Hello, hello, good morning, my friends. I'm so happy to be here with you again. Hello. Hi, Debbie, how are you? Hi, Mary Ellen. Laura, good to see you. Hey, Lori, Patsy, Debbie, you are here as well. Can you hear me very well? Please let me know in the comments, okay? If you can see me and hear me very well, just like, that housekeeping in the beginning so we can keep going and have tons of fun. I have some news today. I have this unique ornament. I know it's far away from Christmas, but well, let me. Yes, yes. Okay, thanks, King. Yes, very good. Can hear, very nice. Good morning. Okay, very nice. So, wow, that's actually 3 months since I had the last live, video, and I was almost okay. What should I do here now? What is this step in this in this software? Okay, but oh great. I managed to do it all, and so fun to be here with you. Hey Susan, good to see you. I see Kathleen as well. Yes, let us know in the comment where you are from. Tori, so good to see you. Thank you, my friend. Kathleen, good. Yes, good to hear, Kim. Yes, very nice. Okay. Oh well. Okay. It's a completely different time. This live, right? I usually do it more in the afternoon. And there's a kind of a reason for that, but that's something for I want to talk later and another opportunity about those challenges and how I have been facing, all those things that are presenting in my life and how I, just kind of making understanding what is happening and listening and acting in a way that I can feel better and listening a lot to my heart and my ideas even more than ever. I always was a person that listened to my heart, but literally in these last 3 months I have been doing this way more, and that is so incredible valuable, and I really want to share this with you in a later opportunity, not today. Today is just for us to have fun gluing and talk about how amazing is relaxing and taking just some time for us, right, to be present, to be in this moment and do something. I mean, kind of disconnect of the world around, right? And just focus in ourselves and our time together. So that will be super fun. So thank you so much for joining me in the morning. Okay. And if you are listening later to the replay, welcome to this live as well. I always like to say that when we miss a live and then watch later is our live moment, right? Is our now moment. So you can also enjoy, and you can even comment if you are watching the replay. We can comment later and just let us know how things go. Okay. Hi, Cecilia. Good to see you. Northern Wisconsin, Alabama, Marsha. Hey, Marsha. Good to see you. Erica, good to see you as well. Florida, Nova York. Hey, Vicky, good to see you. Okay, we have a lot of friends here. Super good. Super good. Yes, thank you, Marty. Yes, I'm feeling well today. I didn't wake up this well this morning, but I said no, I have to do it, and I just did some of the practice that I have been doing for a long time, and now I know that I really want to share all those other things that I have been doing as well, and I practiced that for about sometime this morning, and now I'm feeling much, much better. And I said, okay, let's do it in a great way, right? Okay, very good. So let's get started because I do have another meeting in the afternoon. So just for us, and I know you also have, other stuff to do in your day. First of all, I hope you are enjoying your summer, right? Because it's also, I also like how one of the things that I love so much here in the US since I moved to here is this definition of seasons, right? Because we have the winter, the fall to be more, inside the homes, more connected with ourselves, discovering new things and crafting a lot and doing so many things that we can do outside, right? And if I look at the window, I know if it is like, summer or winter is way different than the way I was, born and live until my 40 years old, because then I look at the outside, that was always the same. Like it would be a little bit more cold, but not as here. So during summer is also an important time for us to be outside. I also have our time crafting, doing all the other things that we do, but also enjoying our time gardening, walking, going here. We have the beach close, so it's so good, so wonderful. So I do recommend you doing that as well if you are not doing, okay, because I mean we are almost, you are August already, right? Almost, no, it's July yet. We're gonna do Christmas in July today. Oh my gosh, we have Nancy with us today. Hello, thank you so much, Nancy, for coming with me today as well. Very good. So let's do that today. We're gonna start making the ornament, because I wanted to drive for just a bit in the middle, and then during that time I will have more news for you and talk about other stuff. Looks like a plan. Okay, very good. If you are, some of you may are making with me or not, that's okay, you can make later. I sent by email yesterday the template, okay, for this ornament. If you didn't receive, no worries. I will put later in the description of this video, and I will send by email as well again if you need, okay? And but you see here that you don't even need a template, okay? The way what I'm gonna be telling you, you can certainly make this any size you want, and that will be super fun. Okay, nice, very good. Who here is ready to start the process? Okay, let me know in the comments. Very good. Okay. Yeah, go pick your fabric, King. Well, just before we start the ornaments, I think, I don't know if everybody here is aware of what happened with me in the last 3 months. Okay, so exactly 3 months ago, when we had the last live, that was the last live of our workshop, okay, where we made the sliding lead fabric box. I received a call from the nurse saying, a few hours before our live, I received a call from the nurse saying that unfortunately, I was with invasive cancer in my breast. So what happened from there is, a long story that I will share later in another opportunity with lots of details. I'm even doing something else, making a new program, and something that I will tell you a little bit later about that, because I really felt called to share what was happening from the very beginning, where I received that call, from till like this morning, things that I have been doing that I have like just make me feel so better in understanding so many things that happened in my life since I was actually born. Okay, so I think this, when we receive a new like that, or something like this in our life, is a great opportunity to just take a look, and sorry, as the first oh, excuse me. As the first doctor I went, he told me, when we receive something like that, it's time for us to open the envelope and read the message, right? And I really, really realized that I was receiving letters in the past, but I was throwing away without opening, right? So when I got that notice, and I start, going into a process that was really personal and really empowering, I I realized, that the message was very beautiful, and I just embraced it with a lot of love and peace. And so, yeah, so now it's here, 3 months over. Okay, the treatment is done. I had the surgery, I had all the radiation therapy that I had to do. That's done. I'm free and so happy and excited to keep living my life, but not as if I was, how can I say, I'm not hiding some stuff anymore that I was before, feeling that I wasn't, how can I say, maybe I wasn't worthy to share, or I don't know. There are so many things happening inside all of us. And I really realized that I do have a message inside me that I want to share, other or more, or including cartonage. Okay, and that's, I cannot stop sharing this, and I have to start doing this. So that's something that's happening from now. In the next probably about 6 months from now, you will hear something a little bit different of me, more than cartonage. Of course, we're gonna keep going, keep doing some stuff. I do have the dates for our National Cartonage Day. I do have the projects here that I want to share with you, but I also want you to be aware that something else I will be sharing from the really bottom of my heart. That was something that happened, helped me in a daily basis, and I know for with some people that I have shared that also have helped them. So there's a reason we have this community, right? So that's what I will be doing uh, soon. Okay, very soon. Because also another thing, once I share with my community, with you, with so many others, that was happening with me, I literally received hundreds of emails of people, my followers, my customers, my friends, saying that same happened with them or with friends or with family. So this is something that I really want to expand, like to say, from my message and include something else. So I cannot wait. I'm really, really excited with this. And I didn't know if I would share this today or not, but I'm just sharing from my heart. It just came, and I'm saying because I think that will be so, so amazing. Right? Yes, thank God for the healing. That's amazing, Cecilia. God is with me every day, every second, as well as with you, right? Okay, thank you so much. Very good. So now let's go and do the ornament, okay? Because my plans for this year was I wanted to do some Christmas in July event this year. I haven't done in the past, but then of course I couldn't. All those things I was doing treatment, all those. So okay, but at least an ornament we can do, right? And then there's an ornament that I have been seeing here in US since I moved to here and I started working with quilts and all those things. There are a certain, you know, pattern that always catch my eye, and I was always looking and thinking, how could I do that in cartonage, right? Because you know how I am. I look at something that is, so, and then I said, how can I translate that into our gluing world? And the pattern is, you probably are aware of that, or I don't know if I'm right. I think there's more than one ways of doing. I saw different ones, but I believe we can call this as the cathedral window pattern, okay, for the ornament. And I hope you enjoy as much as I enjoyed making. It was so fun because I started this ornament last year. True story here. I take a piece of paper, I will show you here, this piece of paper right here, and I look at the picture and I say, okay, this is my final, this is what I want for the final. So I drew some lines, I said, this has to be paper here, and my mind start thinking, how could I do that? And then I fold, okay, the paper, and then I said, that's how I have to do, okay, so if I have this piece and that piece and that piece, I can have it. Okay, so I started doing this last year. I made one. Didn't like the finishing. The middle was so bad. Like I didn't like the finishing the middle of the process. So I said, okay, not let's not let's wait for this for next year. So this year when I said, okay, let's do something, I started trying again. So I made 3 or 4 in different sizes and couldn't like the finishing in the center. I said, oh my gosh, they can't be this difficult because I mean, it looks so simple. But if I'm having issues in the corners, I mean, my people will have issues as well. Like it's not something fun to do. And then I said, no, how can I finish this? And I let her here stop. I said, okay, maybe it's not to do this ornament. Let's do other thing. And I kept doing other things. And one day I was, as so many happened to me in my life like this, I think I was almost, waking up in the morning and then I got, yes, that aha thing is said, the ornament you made last time. You just fold one more time. I said, oh, I couldn't wait to come over here and do that in another little piece. And that's exactly what it is. So today, what we're going to be doing is very simple. We're going to be covering a square and a circle with the fabrics that we want. And then we're going to be gluing them together and folding in a different way. And at the end, we're going to have a different result, what I think we can call the let me show you the final results here, right? I think we can call it the cathedral window. Is that right or not? For those of you here with me that are in the quilting world, I think I can call this name, right? Let me know what do you think. We can actually glue something in the middle like this, like I don't know if you can see, but like a little button. There is so many different things that you can, do with that. What really impressed me was how simple this is, and that I have been already doing very similar thing in the past, and you probably did with me like a National Cartoonage Day 2 years ago. So here's where we have the square, and here's where we have the circle, right? Yeah, Marlene says, I have some ornaments like this. My grandma Bunny is going to love this. Oh, good, very pretty. Yes, yes, yes. So what's happened is that we stopped it when we did in the National Cartoonage Day 2 years ago. We stopped that too early. We stopped that too early. I glued the square on the circle, and then we glue around, okay? And that was it. It's a beautiful ornament. We can, see better the fabric on the center. But if we keep gluing that same thing, we're gonna get to this one right here. That is amazing, super fun. And for the best ever, you just need cardstock. You don't want poster board, you don't want cereal box, you don't want anything thicker, because this is folding and folding, right? So that's what we can do. Yes, very good. Okay, so let's do it. I think so. It's simple. As I said, let's do the first part, which is gluing the fabric in these pieces, okay? And then we go from there. We'll leave it drying just for a bit until I have other news for you, and then we finish it, okay? If you don't have the template, don't stress out. Just watch. Enjoy the moment. We are here in this great community. We have this great energy around. Just feel it, okay? Just feel it and enjoy the moment. And you will have time, because this live will stay, record in my YouTube channel, also in the Facebook group. So super fun. Hello. Hey, Betty. Hi, Mary. Hey, good to see you. Okay, I already cut two, and I made in two sizes, okay? I made in two sizes. So this will be the size 2, and this is the size 1, just a little smaller, okay? Just a little smaller. This is what I gave you in the template, okay? So let's go here and start doing it. So let me pick my and page to cut. So if you are new, I don't know if we have someone new here, or probably going to be watching later. I don't know. We are talking about, I'm Claudia Skill. We are in the middle of the live. I didn't say yet, but it's written, right? I'm Claudia Skill from Colorway Arts, and I have been teaching and designing and sharing the joy of gluing fabric, okay, with papers and cardboards, and creating great gifts. That's my main thing here, right? I really love doing things that you can enjoy making and give to your friends, to your family, like memorable gifts and things that you have fun making. That's the first part that is so important. And then the second part that is important, someone will receive something that you made with love and will feel that love as well, right? So ornaments can be a gift, but can also just be in your tree. During, if you don't do Christmas, you can just make it for the fun of making, okay, and use different fabrics. You don't need to use just Christmas, of course. You can do whatever you want. And so here you go. So in this case, I have this template, and the other one that was the bigger one I already cut, okay? So you can choose the size you want, but once you see, I will cut here, I will show you how you do. But actually it's a round piece and a square piece that really fits inside of this, okay? We do have in our website, colorwayarts.com, in our shop, we do have ornaments kits as well. And the pack that has these pieces is poster board. So that one is another, for making that one is just one step. We don't do all the things because poster board is too super thick. At least I didn't like. I thought there was not a good finishing. So once you cut the circle, for this part here, that is the square, I would first fold it right in this line, okay? Because then we're gonna do this part a little bit more thick. Again, this is cardstock. I would choose a light color for the cardstock because then if you use a fabric that is more light, okay, it won't show through. And cardstocks has so many colors. I made one with a color that was more like pinkish, and the color just passed through the fabric. It was so weird. So I said, okay, let me ask them to find a little color. Hey, Donna, good to see you here. Good you didn't miss it. Okay, so first step is just cutting your, folding here your square, right? Or if you cut already, just glue in another one, right? It does not really to fold here. You can just have two squares, same size, and glue it like this, okay? Very good. Nice, and that. So now I have to cut this exactly on the lines. We do have our circle, and then let's do our square. So this square is double cardstock. I'm using the regular cardstock and not the heavy one. I actually haven't tested the heavy cardstock, but my feeling is that will be too thick. I think let's go simple, that I know it's enough. So that's what we need, okay? And then 2 pieces of your fabric, right? So your scraps of fabric. So whatever you want to see here, in these parts in the center, you're gonna do your round piece, okay? And the rest, okay, is your coordinating one. By the way, if you didn't see in our shop, we do have some new fabrics in our shop. We received some William Morris that are Christmas related, very pretty, beautiful. I have them here as well. I can share later if you have time. So those that I'm using now is William Morris, but again, we also receive other ones, and we still have other Christmas fabrics from last year that are super, super unique, okay? But again, for those scraps, I know you probably have a lot at home. At least I have here. So super fun. So what we're gonna do now? So cut a piece of fabric. In this case, I want this green one that is bigger than your round piece, than your circle. I mean, really no stress here. Just freely cut. This is about 3/4, 1 inch, I don't know, around. It's just a bigger. We need to have enough to fold around, okay? So let's keep going here. Nice. Spread the glue as an even layer all around, and then just go in the center of your piece and do it. By the way, if you are new to our cartonnage world, okay, this is the glue all, Elmer's glue all. This is the fabric the glue that we use for our projects, right? Super fun, easy to find, really love it. Good, so this is here, and then for the other one, you just go ahead, spread the glue, and do the same. Just glue it on the center of the coordinating fabric that you want for that, okay? Nice, okay, so what else? First part is done, we glue there. So now we have to cut around. Okay, Autumn, I will show the fabrics later. So just cut this, following the shape that you have, And why I said you can do any size you want. Once I finish those pieces, I forgot to show you before gluing the fabric. I'll show you how is the difference in size of them, okay, where they have to match. So whatever circle you have, you can kind of measure that, or rectangular square piece, and then just do the other one to match, right? So once you do that, for this circle part, you can clip around, okay? So I do have my Fiskars scissors, fringe scissors that are great for that, okay? One cut, you cut so many things. We used to have in our shop. Now my supplier does not sell this anymore, and I couldn't find. So you can buy this on Amazon or any craft shop if you want. It's super useful. Like for any round thing we have in cartonnage, we do use a lot. So once you have this clipped around, you just go here, okay, and spread your glue. Now I'm using a brush here just to spread the glue all around. And for round pieces, nothing better than our best tool ever, our fingers, our hand, right? We were supplied once you were born with that tool. That's amazing. So you just come over here and go slowly with the way I like to do. I come with my finger here and just glue. If the glue dry in this process, you just spread a little bit more, okay? Now you just have to be careful because this is really cardstock. So it's not, I don't want you to kind of bend or, you just look at the size, that's important. And you see that you have this around. So now just a little parenthesis here, I stop. If you have any circle in cereal box, whatever, and you glue then fabric like this, and you glue a ribbon in the middle, glue those together, you already have an ornament any size you want, right? So there are put embellishments. So the world of ornaments and cartonnage, they just match so perfectly. I love so much. Okay, so once I have the round done, let's go to the square one, okay? So I'll cut my corners, okay? If you are not familiar with our cartonnage tools, this is called corner miter tool. We have the small and the big one. And the intention of this tool is actually to remove the extra fabric we have in those corners. And also, in the case of the 2-in-1, I can also go ahead and trim, around the excess of the fabric that I have. So I have something more like neat, more beautiful to work with when we are doing our cartonnage projects. And of course, book binding, and I know some people use for quilting. There are so many uses for this tool. You can find it in our website, colorwayarts.com, and tools, okay? So, and if you don't have it, please don't stop having fun because of that. Use your scissor and just clip like this. You see that we have here is not close to the edge. We have here at least, I'd say we have 3 millimeters in this direction, okay, in angle in 45 degrees. That's why we have. But if you are, if you enjoy gluing, this is a phenomenal tool that's gonna last forever. This is, stainless steel, and oh my gosh, it does make the difference in your projects. So now let's see. Hey, Patty, yeah, I haven't glued in a long time. Perfect project get back. So good. Yes. Sometimes we get, I'm like this as well, Patty. If I have to start with something big and I haven't glued in a while, I will be a little bit, I'm not sure. I want to, pick my glue and then start with something simple, quick to do. Oh, the joy come and I said, oh, now I'm ready for more. That's how I am. Okay, now let's just finish this in our way of doing, right? So spread the glue. I don't think I choose a good fabric. Sorry for that. But again, you spread the glue in the paper here and in these two fabric sides. Now you pick here under the project and bring tight. Now you just remember again that this is also just cardstock. It's double, but it is thin, right? So just for you to see where is that you're gonna be folding, and press with your spatula right in that corner, so you have a good, beginning of the process to have the good corner. And then you keep doing on the opposite edge. So that was the first one. Now it's gonna be the second side. And then you press down and press down, okay? And now the last thing we do when we have good corners, and we also have videos in my website, very detailed on how to have great corners. Here you go with the fabric, the glue on the two sides, put under, bring tight, okay? And then repeat on the other side. Repeat on the other side. Nice. Okay. So this is cardstock, okay, as well as sometimes with the poster board. This is thinner than our normal cheap board. So sometimes when you use that tool, it depends of the fabric. It also depends the way that you glue. You may see a little tiny corner right there on the side. And then I just come over here and just trim like this. And that gives me the finishing I want without the need of having a second tool or a third tool. Some people don't agree with me that one tool is enough for any thickness of border you have. Some people don't agree, but I have using just this for more than 10 years, and really works fine. It's not, I always like to say that it's not just cutting, it's the process, okay, that makes this good. So now you may recognize what we did in the National Cartonnage Day like 2 years ago. We have a circle, we have a square, both of them covered with fabric. Now you're gonna see that once you put the square inside your circle, it will match, the four corners of your square will match with the circle. So that's why I say, if you want to do this any other size, just make the circle or the square bigger and make, the inside piece or the outside piece to match that. Okay, perfect. So now what I do, first, just come over here on the sides and bring this. For now, we are just folding. Okay, for now, we are just folding. Come over here and fold those sides. Nice. Unique or what? Yes, that's what we did in the National Day. We stopped it here. So here in the National Day, we had here like a fabric that was more like with a detail. We glue an embellishment. It's a pretty ornament. You can just do like this for sure. And as I said, if you want like this, we even have kits in our shop to make multiples. Like, I don't know, I think it's 4 of this shape and 4 of the pentagon shape. So different ways of having fun. But that's poster board, okay? You have to stop in the poster board, we stop here. Then, of course, we glue all the things that I'm going to be showing here, but that's in the other way. Now, let's just glue this part here and let it dry, because the last final folding I want to do at least 10 to 15 minutes after this is drying for a bit. I just had a better results that way. So during that drying time, I will share something else with you here. How are you doing? Everybody good? Do we have anyone gluing with me, or I'm alone? Let me know in the comments. Magic time to eat. My cat. Okay, so now to finish this, just open this. We fold just to make sure that we know, hacking, to know that we are in this correct position. Now you can simply remove this part, right? And you can either put the glue on this piece or here. It really doesn't matter where you put the glue. Just watching, perfect. Okay, no problem. Yeah, I know most will do blader, and it will be super fun. You can cut and make multiples like together because while one is drying, you can, go ahead and make another one. So spread the glue in this center, or as I said, you can do it here, and then just glue this exactly in the position that you just, saved, so to speak, right? And press. Nice. You also will need now some masking tape and something heavy that I forgot to tell you in the email. But well, when we are doing cartonage, we always need like masking tape, something heavy. Those is just part of our simple things. So now we're gonna go ahead and glue those 4 edges. Okay. So now you just spread the glue here. Oops, kind of too much glue. Just spread the glue very well in this part, okay? Then fold it over. You definitely don't need that much glue. I think I'm out of practice, sorry. Okay, so press here and put a little bit of a masking tape in this part, just to hold it there. And just keep going and gluing the other ones. So that will be the first step of this ornament. And if you are just doing like this, and I completely forgot. Oh yes, Nancy, of course, Nancy, we have Nancy, a paper lover, here with us today. What an honor, Nancy. Thank you so much. She said that we can also use this with beautiful papers. Of course we can, absolutely. So if you are doing just this this part and don't want to keep going and finish as I show you the full ornament, of course, in one part here, if you want to hang in a tree, for example, you would need something like this, right? Any thread or something that you want, and you would glue this here inside between the 2 pieces, okay? We're gonna be doing this in the next step because as I said, this is just the beginning of this new version of this ornament. Perfect. Nice. So now press it. Put another masking tape. Okay. Okay, so now I just want this to glue for a bit, to dry for maybe 10 to 15 minutes or maybe a little less. What do? You just put this something heavy on top. I love my little irons for that, or a heavy book, whatever you want to do it. Just I will put aside this here with my heavy iron, and this will be drying. Let me show you one of I made a very big one here. Take a look. But that was what I was doing. It's so crazy. Let me show my first template. When I made my drawing, I said, oh, I have to glue 4 pieces here that are rounds. And so that's what I was doing. I was gluing one round piece, another here, another here, another here. And those corners were terrible. So once I got together, unless I would put something in the middle, it would be so bad. But you see, even bigger thing you can do. So it's super, really fun. I think I might modify a bit and turn it into a gift tag. Of course, there's so many ideas. Very good, very good. So, okay, that part for now. Clever, yeah, so fun. So that part is drying, okay? While this dry just for a bit, let me tell you about our next event, right? Who wants more fun gluing? And let's talk about next projects, next events, about the club, about, what else, even about our local retreat for next year. I want some ideas from you, okay? But yes. So let's start with the National Cartonage Day. So what is National Cartonage Day? I registered this day here in the US 3 years ago, I believe, and that's in September. It's on Saturday around the 16th. But last year I couldn't do on that day, and this year I won't be able to do on that day as well. So our event will be more than one day. Like we have tutorials to make a very simple thing that we do in a live like this on Saturday. And Friday and Thursday, you have access, in even the next following week, you have access to tutorials to make something else. That's how has been, happening in the past years. And there is lots of fun in the National Day, or in the celebration of the National Day, which is in a Saturday. We do have live with prizes, fun things. So it's really super fun. So I'm planning to do this on September 26th to 28th this year. Okay, so really at the end of September, and there are some reasons for that. I will let me tell you already. So one of the things that is happening as part as my process now of, as I said, I'm kind of writing something, creating something new. It's something more that I want to share. I'm going to Brazil at the end of next week. I'm very excited because it has been since I was, I don't know, very early that I don't go to the house of my parents, just myself, okay, to be with my mom and my dad. And then this time I'm going, so I will be visiting my mom and my dad. They moved to a city, actually the city that I went for college. So it will be a great, great, great time. So I will be with them for about a week, and I also will be in a workshop, in a in-person workshop, not about cartoonage, but it's about something very important during the following weekend that I will be there. So I will be in about one Saturday, and I will go on Sunday, and I will come back in the middle of the other week. And after I come back, my daughter will be moving to college. So there's a lot going on here, okay? So I need more time because we are finishing the details of the projects. We are not completely done with the projects. And I want to be back and have time, to brave, and create the pages, start making the videos and the tutorials and sell kits and all those things, right? So for this, we need the event to be, pushed to the end of September, and that will be super nice. So the project that we'll be doing, regular project that everybody can join and make and buy the do-it-yourself kit, and or even cut the pieces if they want. It's something that I know people have been asking for a long time, and it has to be something simple but very. I thought, okay, that's unique, something I want to do for a long time. It's a basic box, but with so many extras that you can learn just in a simple box. And with what you learn in this project, you can apply to any other, size of box. So it will be a very functional project to be doing. And actually, it's just that I shrink. So that's the for National Day, okay? I shrink the tissue box. But I also put magnets. So now it's actually a box, okay, that you can go everywhere with it, okay? It can be done with a fabric that is, for example, it can be done with a fabric that is like imagine this with design being the whole box and the lid being a different one, okay? So it can be something very easy to personalize as well, different way of doing, in a way to learn something different. We're gonna have some rounds. We have the magnets, and then there's no anymore that issue that some people said that with our tissue box from now, when you pick from here, it just drop because there's no no bottom. So this one also has a bottom. So this is the project that we have for National Cartoonage Day. For it will be 26th to 28th of September. So probably most likely beginning of September, you're gonna start hearing from me about this event. Okay, it's something that, yes, you have to register, because then you have, if you want it, I also give the templates and in the material supply list. I always have some discount code for buying the kit and all those stuff, okay, the way we do. So that one is, I think, very functional. Also, we are almost going into fall, right? And I know tissue boxes, tissue papers, right? We unfortunately I think we use more like during fall and winter than other times of the year. So it's something unique that we can do that, right? Very good. So that is the normal thing. And I'm still planning something very simple. As now I'm doing the ornament, I don't think I will do ornaments on the celebration of National Gardeners Day. I rather do something more related to the tissue box. I'm thinking here, okay? But that will be something that we're going to be doing in the live video like we have now. Something else, as you know, we also have our community, the Cartonage Club, which is our main program inside, all that I have been sharing. And every year when I do those events, there's one big event in March that is the workshop that we did the sliding lead box, and this bigger event in September, which is like the celebration of the cartonnage. So when I do these two events, I always have one project that is available for everyone and one project that is a bonus just for the members of the club, right? It's one of the benefits of, being part of this community. Other than so many more things that we have, so many more projects, we also have this. And I will show you, it's not ready yet. It's not ready yet, but we are almost there, okay? And I will also share this with you. We have Debbie here with us today, and Debbie is a member of our club. I don't remember, Debbie, when did you join our club? Long ago, right? And Debbie started designing her own boxes, because inside the club I share how to design boxes. So she was excited to learn how she could make boxes the size she wanted. And then one day I was thinking about someone to start helping me with the design process as well. And she contacted me. It was so fun because 3 years maybe, yeah. I had one idea and she contacted me with the same idea. And so I said, okay, I listened this message. Let's see, Debbie, do you want to kind of start working with me in the design process? So now she's working with me as well, helping me to design something. So this project I will show you here is not ready. I even didn't finish covering outside, but you can have an idea what it is, the bonus for members. She had this idea. I said, I want something because we have the tissue box, I want something with the tissue box. So she came with several ideas. She started testing and playing, and we had Zoom meetings, and I'm also learning a lot how to explain stuff so we can, be in the same page. She has been, lovely and so amazing. So let me show you now. As I said, it's not ready. So now I'm going to be sharing with you two things. One is our new fabric, Catalina Estrada. Okay. And I have more things to share here about Catalina Estrada. And the second is what this box will be about. And I also want your suggestion about the name. Okay. Because when she designed it, she said, I would love this to be a bedside organizer. I'm not sure if this name will cover exactly what I want, because, for example, in my case, I'm not sure I put on the bedside, and I don't want to limit the use of the project because of that. But so for you to see, it will be something like this. Okay, so that will be the bonus for members of the club in our National Cartonnage Day. So we do have space here. It fits like a leather page, a book, a tablet, a lot of things. If it's stuff here on the front, and this, we do have a tissue box. Okay, can you see on the side? I really like that we have something round on one side and square on the other, and that's completely Debbie's ideas. Okay, for some details here. The designing of this, the constructing of this project is so amazing, so fun. We work with dividers, we work with, magnets we use. It's so complete. I didn't finish around yet, okay? I have to still finish, but there are a few details that I still have to cut one more piece. This is the first sample of my kit, and now I just sent yesterday the new file for the company that cuts for me. Now next week I will test hopefully the last test, and then we're gonna make more samples and we go from there. So I hope you guys like it. It's so amazing. Thank you, Debbie, for helping with that. And then this is Catalina Estrada fabric, okay? And look at this, how amazing, right? Look at the details here of this fabric. We have different birds. And let me show you, now that I'm saying about that, let me show you fabrics, because that's where we are now, right? I said I'll show you fabrics. So here you go. So let me show first the Catalina Estrada. This year, Catalina Estrada didn't come with many coordinating ones. They were just big stuff that I didn't, fit our project. So I decided, maybe not. So here you go. This is the one I used, okay, for this organizer. And make many of these. So good. You like, I love these Christmas presents. Yes. Let's talk about Christmas presents in a minute. So this is one of the Catalina Estrada. And as I said, as I didn't find other coordinating, we found in the shop many coordinating ones, okay? We found oranges, Tula Pink, really coordinates super well with a lot of those, okay? Laura Lee Designs also coordinate very well. So take a look at the rest of the things, if case you want, different options. I don't know who else sells Catalina Estrada, but I'm really passionate, and I will share this story with you in a minute. So this is another one. Look at how fun. Flamingos. I know so many of you like those little birds here. So it's very tropical. Catalina Estrada is from Colombia. She lives now in Spain. And her designs are so unique. So this is more like a pink one. And the last one that is also more like with these girls, okay? So super, super nice. I really like it. So who is Catalina Estrada? I learned about her back in 2020. And let me show you, this is a planner that I remember we were visiting Washington in 2019, and I found this in a bookstore. So Paulo Coelho, if you don't know, is a Brazilian author. I love him so much. And when I found this there with those designs, I saw, oh my gosh, how beautiful it is, right? And so I think there's a picture of her somewhere here. No, just the name. But okay, so I bought it, and during that year, I used this as my gratitude journal, okay? And so nice. And this year, I bought, and this is one of the news I want to share with you. I was able this year to buy again, because last year I wanted to buy the planner, and when I noticed was on sale, it was already sold out. So this time I bought, and I have 4. And during the National Day, I will be giving away those planners, okay? So this is another thing that I want to share with you. So this is super nice. So she is a designer of a lot of other things, and her fabric first time came, oh, what a mess, my hair. Her fabric came first, I think 2 years ago, right? And we still have some of her old other first, line of fabric, so unique, and that's the second. So super fun. Okay, let me see. I think my ornament is almost done, but let me share just the other fabrics that I have here. So that's the William Morris, more like into Christmas. Okay, William Morris. That's also William Morris new from Christmas that are in my shop. That's this one, a new from William Morris as well. Okay. Amo Paulo Coelho. And from this one, soon we will see in my website the quick video showing how I made this tea house box, okay? And I use these fabrics here. I thought that was so unique. What else? Oh, and this one here, the birds. For those of you that like the strawberry teeth, this is more like made for Christmas as well. So it's more like in tones, very tones of Christmas. So those are another option in new fabrics that we have in our shop. Okay. So, okay, every time you go to my shop in shop fabrics, colorwayarts.com, shop fabrics, the first ones are the newest ones we have in the shop, but also you can go by designer. So below the shops you'll find like William Morris, Catalina Estrada, Lorelei, and then you can, find this. Okay, good. Okay, very good, nice. So let me see here. I have a little list of stuff that I have to tell you. Okay, first, I'll be in Brazil, National Day, September 26, 28. Okay, so who is excited? What do you think about the name for this box that I show you? Should I keep, as Debbie suggested, as a bedside organizer, or would you give another name for this? Please put in the comments for me. What do you think? If you have a different suggestion, if you think there is a good name, just write yes. And if you have a suggestion, just put a suggestion there. How you could call this box, okay? Because I always like to ask, especially those that will be making that, because I can visualize this also in other places. It can be for remote controls on the side, pens, a lot of things. Desk side organizer is a good name, and on chair side organizer, another name. Everything organizer. Everything organizer is a good one. Side table. Yes, Alice said that I would like to set in a side table. Portable organizer. Side organizer. Okay. Okay, I can take a look at this. Good, Shelby. Shelby said I went to the shop to see the new fabrics. Oh my goodness, her husband spied on the Teen Holtz fabric and decided to have fabric for the shirt. Yes. Needlework tools. Look at that. Name less restrictive for users or organizer. Yeah, that was kind of my side table organizer, comfort organizer. I like it. Okay, thanks. You can keep putting your information here. I can access the comments later also and see. So that's great. Very good. Nice. What else I have to share? Okay, local retreat. Before I go and finish this ornament, we had in 2022, we had a local retreat here in West Michigan, close to Holland, right? And it was an amazing time. We had Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. What happened? I want to have another local retreat next year. It has to be around April or May, because before that can be too cold or even snowing. We don't want that. And after, it can be too hot, right? Or vacation, all those things. So I have been going back and forward with the organization of the same place, because I would love to have been there, and they don't have anything available on weekends for doing during the week. They also don't have in the time that I can, so I'm still in a hard time. But I want to let you know that I'm working on that, and if for some reason we can't figure out any date in this space, I try to find another place and have another idea. Okay, I think it's more than time that we can get together, physically, right? And hug in person again, as we did last time. Was so amazing. So that is in my, radar, so to speak, and I'm working on that. Supreme organizer, that's a good one as well. Nicer, whatever you need me organizer. Okay, very good. Nice. Very perfect. Okay, let's finish the ornament now, and then I have something else before we finish this time together, right? Oh, it's already noon, but okay, I have time. Now let's go and finish our ornament. Yeah, it's a a good time. I want you to have now a piece. Let me see if I have here. Okay. To make it easier now, just cut a piece of any paper that is like the same size, okay, the same of your, it can be any paper, this one that you just cut, or copy paper, whatever. That's just my preferred way to find the center, okay, of the piece. I have to trim just a little bit here. You can measure as well, okay? But sometimes finding a ruler is more painful than other thing. Okay, location was nice. Yes, I know, Penny. I love it so much, this place. Let's put an intention here, like let's pray that someone give up of the date so it can open up a space for us, right? Okay, so I like to do is have a piece of paper, anything that is the same size, and then I just fold in half. My only intention with this is finding the center, other than picking a ruler. Lazy way to find the center, right? Grand organizer, that's a good one as well. Sandy, thank you. Okay, good. Okay, so now what we have to do is flip to this side, okay, of this. And then you can also, for example, do this. Oh, actually, this one is basically almost 4 inches. I can actually use my mat here to do it. Yeah, basically I can use the mat because the smaller one is not, as easy in this part. I would use any sort of ruler now, okay? And what I want to do is pick like for this center. So now imagine we have the center, okay? If you want to keep this as a center to know. So this center with this center, okay, of the two sides. Or you can just align, in this case, with the lines of your cutter. Any ruler that is here. And then you're going to be picking this and folding. It's not well glued yet, and that's okay. That's just the beginning of the process. You just come and fold that way, right? Now for the other one, I want you to kind of come over here because you already have one, and I want you to be more like with them together here. So now, because this is thick, work to make this match in a straight line right here, okay? In a straight line and together like this. Good. You see? Very nice. So now let's keep going. Let's go to the other two sides. Now you come over here again, just to make sure that you are starting in the right place. But actually your goal now is to match the center that you already found for the two pieces that you have. You can have, I forgot to pick a bond folder or something more, that you can fold. That's what I'm saying. If you use here a cereal box or a poster board or something like that, will be too thick, right? We are folding and folding again. So that's why just plain cardstock is more than, enough. And now my last one, you just come over here again and find the center for this right here. Okay. And now, let me tell you, if at the end of the day, your center is not absolutely in the center, please allow yourself to have fun. Don't be so hard on yourself. Stop, being so like, oh my gosh, I did wrong. No, enjoy the process. No one will notice. And if it is just a little off, pick a beautiful button there and glue it right in the middle. Okay, once you're done, hot glue solve the problem. Pick a beautiful button, put in the middle. No one will see. You have fun and do it, okay? Of course, the practice will make it better because then once you make the second, you already are aware of some details when that you weren't in the beginning. Yes, I should have a bond folder. I don't know where mine is, far away. I can't go there to pick up. Okay, so now, tissue tools and tomes. What is that, Marilyn? Well, let me take a note tissues, tools, tongs. Okay, let's see. We have, that's why I love asking. We are such a great community, right? Okay, so now before we keep, oops, sorry. Before we keep going, I need to, if you want to hang this like in somewhere, just pick a little piece of thread, okay? Whatever you want for the Christmas. I'm picking this one, very thin one here, right? So what's happening is in the center, it may be a little open, okay? I don't know if you see very well. So my trick here for that is just open this. I will put some glue, more like in angle, because this one to be glue, but I would do, for example, right here, okay? Glue it more like in that position, okay? Close to this edge, so you know, you are pretty sure that will stay glue. And if you want to put just a little bit of masking tape for now, that's okay, but not a big piece, just a tiny piece to make sure that it stays in one part, you know, connected. Because the next step, we're gonna put a lot of glue, and that will make what we want first, right? So now the process is just gluing the 4 pieces as we did. And then the final process is just leaving it dry, believe me, leaving it dry for a good time with something heavy on top, okay? Because this is very thick. You will look and say, oh, that's not, you know, gluing well. And first you also have to kind of hold and go ahead and glue the second one. Because it will, as it is so thick, it will try to unglue, okay? But if you keep it with something very heavy on top, and please, overnight, okay? You won't regret on this overnight here. And it will be super fun. So now once you glue the 2 pieces, then you just, you know, put it there, and you see it's not, and so far it's going up. That's okay, no problem. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. And then the other one. And put some like a generous amount of glue as well. That will allow this to stay more glue. If you want to, you know, to glue some detail on the center, a button or something, you can do that later, I would say. But I don't believe we actually need it. It's so beautiful as it is, right? Nice, very good. Okay, so it's I'll tape it. And if you notice here, for example, in my case, it's up. It's not, it won't glue in this way. So you have to put something really heavy on top. Okay, really have to put something heavy and forget it there until tomorrow. Okay, when you then remove your masking tapes and then take a picture and go to our Facebook group, Cartonage Fabric Boxes, and post the picture of the ornament, right? Because it's so fun to see what are the fabrics that you are putting there. Okay, let's get you connected. And I'd say during, for example, this time I will be in Brazil. I'm here busy in the world that is, I'm not busy anymore. I think I used to be very busy. Now I'm really working my time very preciously. Like I know what I'm doing. I take in some time. So even though some things will take a little bit longer, will be more worthy in all the ways. So go in the Facebook and connect. I know you already do, like connect with each other, you know, help spread this joy. Even though I don't comment there every day, I know you are there. I see all the posts, and sometimes I take like half a day and go and comment in everything. Like I'm just trying to find a schedule that I can feel better with all that I have to do without feeling like, I mean, tired or overwhelmed or I don't know. So the things I'm doing is more joyful, okay? And for this new event or new things that we're gonna have in these next 6 months that I said that is not just about cartonage, we are already and finishing. I have at least two other things, cartonnage projects that will be in this new event, new program. And it has more meaning. It's not just gluing, it has a purpose, a bigger purpose of making, and that will be in this next program. So just, yeah, Autumn, I am taking a lot of time. I have never spent this summer as I'm doing this year. Never. I was always like, I don't know, I can't tell you. I just think that I really opened the message that I said to you. I just opened the letter, and now I'm feeling, so much even more inspired to keep going. Okay, very good. Nice. So we are done with the ornament. We are not done with the news because I have one more thing I want to share with you, and that is this. Because of all of this happening, in my life, because our next event is in September, and then between September and Christmas, we're gonna have this other event that I'm planning and doing a lot here behind as well, to make it the best I can from my message to you. I decided to and because something else happened, I also did a little statistic behind the scenes of the club, and I realized that a person to really enjoy the club and the benefits and understand what cartonnage is and have a choice to look into the projects, to have kids, to have lots of fun. I realized that 6 months is the minimum thing that I would like to suggest, for a member, for example. So I decided to open the club again now. I was with the club closed for registration. Now I'm opening again. And I will leave it open for at least a month now until I go to Brazil and come back and all those things. Because from now until like Christmas, that's actually the best time ever to join us if you are not a member, because Christmas is where we mostly make the gifts, right? If you are not, about Christmas, that's okay, but the gift can be for anything, for birthdays, for so many things. But I know a lot of my followers make for Christmas as well. So if I count now, 6 months from here, it will be the best time ever to join our community. We have the National Cartonnage Day. We will have the other event. We will not be part of the club, but members will have, great advantage in this event. And we have the local retreat next year when members have discounts, a lot of things. So what I decided to do is a little changing in the way people can sign up or register for the club. If you are already a member, do not worry. You are great. You can stay the way you are, unless you want to, like my idea, you want to change a bit, I don't know. But let me share you very quick what I did for the club now, okay? So if you are in the wait list, waiting for me to open, okay, I will also send emails after this afternoon or anytime tomorrow to let you know more details about this. But let me share you here very quick this. Because, okay. So now if you go, okay. Now if you go to my, if you go to our website, okay. Now if you go to our website, colorarts.com, okay, you can click here and join us, and you can have more information about the club. And what is new that I want to share, okay? What I decided to do, thinking in this minimum of 6 months, I decided to create a plan that fits better those of you that maybe are not sure about to join in an annual plan, but don't want to join in a monthly or start in the monthly and then decide not even try and cancel. Why? I mean, if you don't put your hands on glue, I mean, it really won't be worth it, right? But if you are happy to put your hands on glue, to have fun, to be part of this community, now is the best ever time. So if you click here, you can have all the information. If you haven't read anything, there's a video that you can see about a lot of things. And keep going. Right here on the back, we have more projects that you can see, a lot of things made by members, questions answered, and here are the 3 plans that I decided to do now, okay? So here's what I have. Oh, Marlene, I'll show in a minute, okay? So here's what I have. The monthly plan, okay, is the basic one, is the plan where you don't have benefits in the shop. So you don't have discounts special, you don't have special discounts for programs, so for example, for the local retreat or for the new event I will be making, then there's no special thing. So that's when you join and pay every month until you decide to cancel. That the second one is the more flexible one when you pay every month, but you are in the awesome plan. You have all the discounts, you have points, you have the loyalty, you have many benefits. Okay, now in the club you have over 80 different projects, plus what I'm sharing here, what is next. So we are always working on that. So the monthly awesome is here. Okay, you can click in this join now and go see what it's about. And the new one I just created is now, instead of being an annual plan, I created a 6-month plan. So that means that instead of you join for 1 year renewal, you have 6-month renewal. And once the 6 month come, you will receive a message. Do you want to keep? You keep. Do you want to cancel? You cancel, but you have a big discount because the 6 months, instead of paying 6 months, you pay just 5. So you have a good discount on that. And this is where I decided to go. So I do hope that you enjoy. I will talk more about this I'll send an email for those of you that are not members. If you are already a member, for example, in the monthly plan, and you want to change for the 6 month, let's say, right? You can do it, but then you have to cancel first what you are and then go to another one. If you are in the annual plan, it's not worth it to change to the 6 months. I think, okay, financially it will be better to stay in the annual. But from now on, I decided to keep like this, and I hope that can be a good idea and maybe inspire some of you to join us. It's a great community, so many benefits. I will not keep talking here. My website can say everything. Go to our cartonnage fabric boxes Facebook group and take a look at that. But I can only tell you from the bottom of my heart that the best place that I can serve you, the best place I can share all my knowledge and a lot of more with you is inside the club. That's the heart of my business. That's where, and why now looking back, why did I create the club? The reason I created the club is because before the club, I was making kits and selling kits. I didn't know who was buying kits. I didn't know people, because it was a sale. I was making, designing, making a kit, selling a kit. Someone was buying the kit and making and giving away wherever, right? And I was missing this. I was missing the community. I was missing talking with people. I was missing having someone around that could, do what we had here, like share ideas, give ideas, and all those things. And that was the reason that we created the club. Okay. And then that's why we still have, and I'm so proud to tell you that, over, I believe 60, last time I did the counting, 60% of the people that join the club stay for more than 2 years in the club. So that's so phenomenal, right? Super good. So I hope you enjoy this. Okay, Carol is saying membership is the community is incredible, great projects, a lot of sharing ideas of other club members, hope of new group of friends in this group. That's so phenomenal. Another thing that a member can be, we also have now the teachers, people teaching cartonnage around. We have, like, you can see Debbie start learning from me how to design. Now she's helping me to design. So how many things you can, do. But you can also just go there to have a lot of discounts, buy a lot of kits, and make gifts for the whole family. Okay. So there's many reasons for that. Okay. So I just wanted to share this opportunity with you as well. If you are waiting for the club, I will keep it open. I don't know how long, but at least until I got back to Brazil. So maybe about 1 month here with the club open. But that is the best opportunity. Okay. And let me see here. Oh, Marlene asked me for the back of the ornament. How bad? Okay, how about I share this now? Okay. Here you go, Marlene. So here is how it is in the back. Okay. And then about the cathedral window. Can I say this name for this? Can I have a thumbs up of you? Yes. Can I say that this is a No Sew Cathedral window ornament? Is that a name that I can give to this ornament? Let me know. What do you think? Okay. Again, here is the front. Here is the back. Okay. And on the front, there's, if you want, for example, in this one, you can just glue with hot glue or something, like a little button or a little thing. Yes, okay. Yeah, I have to ask because I'm not, guys, I'm not really familiar with all the patterns that you are used in the quilting community. So, but I can just tell you that this is really fun. And please share if you do this in the if you do that, this ornament, please share with us in our Facebook group. Okay, I would love to see how that you are making. Okay, inspiring each other. Ought to also say the second membership is well worth it and interested in gluing. Wow, so good. Yes, cathedral window. Perfect. Okay, my friends. So I hope you enjoyed this time with me. I really enjoyed gluing. I was really missing this. Thank you so much for being here with me. And that always inspire me to keep going and keep gluing. I cannot wait to keep sharing more because what I have here is in this table is incredible. But it's not for now. You have to wait to see. Let's go one by one, step by step. So for now, go find something in our website, in the club membership, whatever, to find that to make. Enjoy your summer, okay? And if you have time to craft and doing something fun, just do it. And knowing that in the beginning of September, or late August, we will start having information about our next event, that is the National Cartonnage Day, with the tissue box normal and with this, I don't know, Grand Organized, Supreme Organized, Comfort Organized, that side organizer. Let's see which one I will pick for that, right? For quilting, there is not a cathedral window. Okay, let me see here what Donna is saying. I would use modified with cathedral window. Okay. Thank you. Take care. Okay. For me, ornament brings me my English paper piecing rather than cathedral window. Okay, good to hear. Thank you. Okay, perfect. Okay. So everyone, go enjoy your day. Keep gluing, keep crafting, keep knitting, keep doing whatever you are doing that make you feel relaxed and happy, okay? Thanks for being here with me, and I will see you again next time, okay? And if you are interested in joining our club, go to our website, and now it's absolutely the best time of the year to join us, okay? See you. Bye-bye. Thank you.